I know that's not the best summary I could have given. I should have been prepared. I should have known about the hearing already. Like, I should definitely be more informed. But I wasn't. I wasn't aware of it. And I saw it on Facebook and I was like, I'm going to go and listen to this. And then I started listening and I was like, what the freak? Some of the things they were saying, I was like, oh my God. So that's when I hopped off to make my first video. So I caught what I could and tried to share what I could. But my last point I want to bring up was the rebuttal. So after she answered all the Supreme Court's questions that they asked her, the lawyer for the other side, Keller, he was offered a rebuttal and he made 2 points. His 2 points were that we need to stay immediately. This has to happen by Monday. That they are going to, if they're going to start enforcing this, that's going to require tests, and there's a test shortage and the costs are increasing. So like, what are you going to do about that? And they need time to get the vaccines, obviously, if they're going to mandate. So he's requesting a stay immediately. He said it has to happen like today, basically. And then he said that workers will quit. He said they're basing their information on looking at like one study from healthcare, basically, which is like a totally different field, about like who was willing, I guess, to take it and walk. And he brought up, he definitely said the postal workers, there was like 3 or 4 industries he named. And he's like, people are willing and ready to walk. Like, I'm telling you this right now. Be ready. Like, this is happening. And then, he said that OSHA was cherry picking what studies they were looking at to decide to do this sweeping thing for everybody. And then he said his second point was like, who decides on the public interest? It's unreasonable to assume that Congress gave OSHA full control, based on their previous statutes and all those cases. And again, things I don't know about. And he said it's undisputable that the public wants to stop the pandemic, but we're not all on board for the way things are going. So those were just his rebuttals. He was like, you got to stop this right now. And we got to decide like who gets control. Why are we going to give OSHA sweeping control of public health, basically? So that's all I have. I did my best to give a summary of what I heard. If you caught any of that and you want to like fill me in on what I missed from the beginning, that'd be awesome. Or if you want to help clarify some of my points, I know that it wasn't super informed, but I just wanted to share my understanding of what I heard. So have a good day. I'm going to go wash my hair so I can make my holistic videos.